Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Meri at the.meri.atelier, and today is Wednesday, February 9th. Oh, I'm excited to work on the Steampunk Kaboodle. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. It's probably about the most cleaned off spot in my room. Oh dear, I have some things to show you. Found some clippings out of the newspaper I want to show you. I got my gears embossing folder in. Yay! And look at this. Look at this. I got to talk about this. Let me get out to chat so that I can talk to people. Hi, Arlene. Good morning. Hi, Becky. So yesterday we went to town. Ooh, wow. Yesterday we went to town, and I have been cleaning my desk off, my room, my boxes, and I just don't want them to stack up again. I did get a new foam board for my desk. I'm going to be changing that. But I went into a computer store to recycle an old Galaxy 5 phone battery that was bloated, and I just didn't want to keep it around. And I called them to see if they would take it and recycle it for me, and they did. And when I went in there, I asked them, you don't happen to have a motherboard, do you? You know, because they get old computers and stuff like that in. And the guy at the desk wasn't much help, but there was a lady in the back, and she heard me asking, and she came out carrying this. Isn't this cool? Now, I think I can snap some of these off with the pliers and take some of this apart here. I'm going to be playing with this later because I do want to put it on the cover, on the inside cover of my journal. So I'm going to play with this a little bit later. Isn't this cool? It's a motherboard. Look at the back here. See, I think you can take parts off. I do have the tiny screwdriver set for the jewelers, but I think that I can just pull some of this stuff off. How cool is this? Wow. I almost want to make a flip out of it. It's kind of got some, these areas here are a little pokey sharp. So I might have to sand those down. We'll see if I can glue it down. I can see having to get out the super glue or glue gun. Hi, Mrs. Gigi. Good morning. Becky's here. Some of them pop up. Others have to be heated to release. Oh, really? Heating them. Okay. Some pop off. Because these feel real loose. These tall ones feel loose, like I can just pull them off. And some of them have to be heated, she says. Well, I can heat it with my heat gun. Now these, I'm not so sure about. We'll play with that a little later. And of course, here's what we did yesterday. And because I went to town yesterday, and by the time we got home, I was tired. We didn't get home till later. And we had supper, and I was tired, so I didn't get any work done on this. I want to crochet around the edge here and write my verse. But here's what we did yesterday. Little Ruby Rose, to my diggity friends, be my Valentine. So there's that. And here's what I'm going to work in my journal. Now, for the paper, this really feels wobbly. I might take this off. Take this off. What, do I have something? Yeah, it's got a pin under it. No wonder it felt wobbly. I cut a couple articles out. This is cute. This is a little religious. This is a family circus. And he says, my piano teacher is very religious. She keeps closing her eyes and saying, good Lord. And this is kind of religious too, but this is for my streamers who do not have a faith. And this is a Dear Abby, and it writes in and says, I'm a non-believer and I need advice about how to respond when people send prayers, are praying for you and yours, etc. There are countless prayer messages on social media for all occasions. I never know what to say because I don't pray, nor do I send prayers to anyone. Sending warm thoughts seems lame. What would be an appropriate response? Awkward in New Mexico. And then Abby, the Dear Abby, writes back and says, you are not obligated to mention anything about God or prayers. If prayers are addressed to you, thank the sender for their thoughtfulness. If they are addressed to you and your family, include the word we. If and however the life challenges is someone else's, some appropriate response might be, I'm sorry for your pain. I'm sending warm thoughts, love, etc., with wishes for a speedy recovery, deepest sympathy, etc. So I thought that was interesting because in Fib Diggity Friends, I did allow the little prayer icon. So, but I just thought, because, you know, we do send a lot of prayer thoughts and everything out, even in my live stream. You know, not everybody, we're all on our different journeys. You know, and we don't all arrive or think at the same thing or even perceive our faith in the same way. Even those of us who believe don't all believe the same thing, the doctrine and everything. So, you know, it gets a little messy out there. But, you know, this is just, this person says, I don't know how to respond when somebody sends prayers because, you know, hey. So I thought that was a good thing to address on here. And that doesn't mean I'm going to stop saying prayers or anything. I just thought it was a good thing to address. This was the day before. This is from February 4th to February 6th of 2022. And I like to cut out the weather. Look, we've been having this, so unusual. February, we've had 59 degrees, 56, 49. That we've had such unusual weather. And then I cut this article out. These are going to go in my journal. I like to cut current event stuff out. Things like lists that catch my attention. I like to keep it in my journal because I'll look back on this. But this was, the Queen marks the 70th anniversary with support for Camellia. But here she is over here as a very, very young lady. And, you know, I like Queen Elizabeth. I like her a lot. I like how she thinks. I like her chutzpah. So I might try another sketch of Queen Elizabeth. Here she is over here. And she's getting ready to turn over the reins, I think, to Charles. So I cut that out to save. And Becky and Ann, I still need to get your fabric squares off. I wanted to do it yesterday, but brother was he was pacing the floors to get going, so I didn't quite get it done. And then I have, this is my Steampunk gear that I ordered here, embossing folder. It came in yesterday, and I'm so glad it came in because now I can do some embossing. I don't know if I'll get to it this morning, but it's the gears like what Rosemary had. So I'm very happy to get that. I'd already opened it. So yay. So what does that leave me with? Let's say good morning to everybody who's come in. Hi, Kimberly. Arlene is here. Aunt Beck is here. Mrs. Gigi. Mom is coming early, so my sister can write up quizzes for her students. Okay, what do you got plans today to spend with your mom? Becky says, you just say thank you. That's a good response, Becky. Just say thank you. That's a good response. And you know, that's kind of a good response, whether it's prayer or anything else. You know, if somebody sometimes it's hard to, like I get a lot of happy mail. I got to keep this little heart. I get a lot of happy mail, and you know, Mary, just say thank you, and I say thank you, 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 thank you. Oh, you're going to gel print. Ooh, that's fun. Are you going to stream today, Becky? Or are you? Is that going? Would that be too much? Are you going live anytime today? If you're spending time with your mom, you may not be doing that. So I thought what I'd do first, excuse me, I have a sip of tea here. I might have to take this off my desk when I get messing with stuff for a little bit. And I need to change my desk out anyway. I thought I would glue in some pages here and get some good background pages on my steampunk. And I thought I could even do some clusters. We'll see. But I want to do some background page. Ooh, dude, some of this stuff is so cool. Now, so this is 8.5 by 11. So I could cut some of these sheets. I've got 2 each. So there's one here, 2. Let's just divide them. This is a tablet I got at Walmart. A pad, I think, was one of those $5 pads. I got it a couple years ago, or a year or so ago. And I thought I would put some of these in at various places. I have to see what Rosemary does. Well, this is the China one. It will be next week before I can stream again, Becky says, as she will be going to stay with Robin, and Care will switch to Robin and her daughter for the next couple weeks. Okay, Becky, that's fine. So we know. Now, is Robin your sister or your niece? I get confused. And I have those old typewriter parts. I might get those out and see what I can do with some of those. Might be fun to make a steampunk doll this month. And I asked at the shop, Robin is your sister. Okay, cool. I asked at that computer shop, I said, do you know anything about calculators? Do they have a motherboard? And he said, well, they have a circuit board. So I might be tearing apart a calculator because there's a couple of old ones around here that don't get used. And even on calculators, you can tear apart the keys. Hi, Angie. Hi, Nashwa. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Now, Arlene, if you get tired, I want you to feel free to, when you need to leave. I don't want you to feel like, oh, I gotta stay out there. And that goes for anybody, you know. Arlene's been a little bit under the weather lately, and I don't want her to stress out about modding. And that goes for, and not even the mods, anybody out there. This is all for fun. This is all for fun. So I'm going to cut these 8.5 by 11. These ones that I pulled out. And then, you know, I could make clusters. I could make clusters out of the other 8.5 by 11. And I believe that's what my pages are here. Wait, let me check for sure. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 11 by, well, about, I might have to trim it down a little bit more because I trimmed these pages down. 8 1/4. And I still might have to trim those off when I get in there and start using them. I'm going to leave this one at 8.5. And these can be clusters. Whoops. By 11. And I can have cluster fodder. Now let's put these up here for now. Hi, Carol. Good morning. Hi, Nash. Oh, I said good morning to Nashwa. She's saying good morning to Carol. Gigi, how is your hand, Andy? Angie is asking you. And Angie, how are you? You went in for surgery yesterday. How did that go? How are you feeling today? Oh, now 8.5 would be here if I cut it this way, and I'd be getting the crank. If I cut it this way, I'll be getting this crank, which is the best to get. I think this one, because it shows more of the, yeah. That's just the way it is. If I wanted to, I could make a flip out of this one. I might make a flip. Yeah, we might make a flip. Let's save that one out. To put it up here. 8.5. Well, 8 1/4 really will be enough for these, which is good on this. It just gets a little bit of the feather and the by 11. Cut an inch down off the bottom. So I'm going to make Rice Krispie bars this morning. I got the marshmallow, and yesterday when we went shopping, we got some Rice Krispies. Ooh, this will make a nice cluster. This, I think I'm going to cut this side off, 8 1/4. Whoops, I keep dumping my little blade out. 8 1/4. And if I'm off on this and any white shows, I can use washi tape or by 11. She can't see it too well when it's in split screen with chat. Oh, okay. When Mom gets here, we will be watching, but I will have to make you full screen, so I won't be able to chat. Oh, that's okay. I'm just glad that you're spending time with your mom. That's real special. And you're really fortunate in that your sisters are helping take care of her, because then you get some time to yourself. I know it's hard. It's hard to care for a loved one. You're just, you know, it's like you have a child again. You're giving up a big part of your life. This one didn't get cut at 8 1/4. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I just didn't do it. Maybe I cut it off of here. 8 1/4. Ah, we saved the baby. Padlocks. I think I'll put it this way. 8 1/4. Wow. By 11. And of course, when my brother goes to town, when we do our grocery shopping, he doesn't like to stop at a zillion different places. But the dollar store was on the way, so we stopped at the dollar store. And I got my foam board. But I didn't get to Walmart or anything like that. 8 But I have to go next week anyway to do my bills and things. By 11. I may just put down a couple of these and work on steampunk clusters today. We'll see. Dee Dee comes on at 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, so I'll have to be getting off. Then I'm gonna make me some coffee and have some breakfast. make, well, I don't think I'll make the Rice Krispie bars until later. Boy, that gets a big hunk of it off. If I put it this way, and make this 8 1/2, 8 1/4. But I don't like just a little of that showing. How about this way? I think this might be the way I'll do it. 8 1/4. Yeah. By 11 this way, or this way. And I'll be cutting off the handle. 11. Yeah. Had to think about that one to get that full magnifying glass on. Last one, cameras. This is going to have to be thought about too. 8 1/4. Yeah, I think this will work. By cut this top part off. 11. Alrighty. That works. Hi, Mina. Good morning, Mina. Good morning, good morning. Ooh. Now, I'll still have some blank pages in here to work on, but I'll probably work on these too. Put something on there to... But I have plenty of blank pages. Like here. I'll leave a blank page here. And I'll probably do something on either this side or this side. So put one there. Leave that blank. Leave this one blank. Leave, yeah, one here, I think. Well, let's see though. I've got, what did I say? Just one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I want to put 4 in each signature. Do it like that. So put one here. That's the middle of it. Maybe put one on here. One more. Now, maybe here. And then go to my second signature. See, I have plenty to work on. one here. Making things move. Maybe I'll, this says making things move. Maybe I'll put something interactive here. And I like these. Let's see. Let's put this one here. That one might need to be cut down a little. Some of these might need to be trimmed down before I get them in there. The power station. This one here. There's that Tesla guy. And we'll put the typewriter keys. I got an old typewriter that we tore apart. I'll bet you I can get some. I'll bet you I can get some goodies. Let's see, this is my last sheet. I think I'll leave that. And maybe in here someplace. Electricity at home. Yeah, put this here. I might adjust this to some other place, but for right now I'm going to put it there. I'm not going to put all of these in right now today. I'm going to leave them where I put them. I'll put in a couple and we'll make some clusters. Did Jen come in? And Michelle, good morning. Mina, Nashua, Michelle, Mrs. Gigi, Arlene. Becky says, hello, y'all. Kimberly, Kitty Jen, good morning, good morning. Mary, I like your paper you're cutting up. That paper came from Walmart. That paper came from Walmart. And I cut it down to size. And look, I'm going to make some clusters. I have cluster fodder here. This is really, Wednesdays are really cluster days. So we're going to make some clusters out of. And you know, I've got an old earbud thing here. I'll get it out, but I don't want to hunt for it right now. I want to do this. So I think the best way to do this is either with a glue stick or yes paste. Where's the first one? I left. First one is here with the cameras. And let's see how it fits. It fits pretty good. Either my signature is crooked or my pages. I guess I'll trim it off after I get it in. I either have a crooked signature, which is very possible, or a crooked cut here, which is possible. So, I guess I'm going to put this down with yes paste because that's my modus operandi. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Hi Arlene, how are you feeling? Nashua, Angie. Gigi says, I'm a bit sore. Thank you for asking, but okay. Thank you for asking, Angie. Gigi, how's your hand? So let's go back down to the bottom. Arlene says, Angie, prayers for a smooth procedure. Is it a day procedure? Oh, is she doing that today? Mary, didn't see, but my surgery is today. Oh, your surgery's today. I thought it was yesterday. Well, you couldn't drink water yesterday. That was the thing. I'm sorry. Well, we hope it all goes good for you, Angie. I'm looking for my palette knife. I stuck one in here. Where did it? Here, we'll use this one this morning. Oh, here's my, no, that's not it. Here's my other one. Well, I like this one to put glue down with. And I feel like I should have a paper towel out just in case. A just in case paper towel. Did I knock it off? Did I knock them off? I might have knocked them over the cliff here. Oh dear. I had them out. Well, I'm not going to worry about it. Well, I want one now. Let me get up and see where I put the paper towels. Yep, I knocked them over the edge here. No, that's not them. What did I do with my paper towels? Well, we'll get this out just in case. I'll have a towel this morning. It's clean. It's just got paint and stuff on it. I've got to clean the top of this desk off again. Here's one that's been torn already. It's got to be over on this side. Behind me. Honestly, it's a cockpit in here. It's like being in the space shuttle. There's no room. No room, no room, no room. I don't know what I did with them. We'll use what I have. Just I'll turn around and they'll be there. All right, I'm ready. Let's see. Arlene says, be right back. Did Nettie come in? Good morning, Nettie. Michelle Scott, good morning. Creative Trish, good morning, good morning. Kim, Michelle, Trish, I'm just seeing if I missed anybody. They're all saying good morning. I'm caboodling with Steampunk this morning. I'm just going to put in some of this. This is scrapbook paper that I got at Walmart. And you know, let's get a piece of wax paper because I need it. I'm keeping up with Rosemary on the Steampunk one. I'm working in the Asian one. I need to work in the Oaxaca journal. But that probably won't happen today for sure, but I'm still cleaning boxes. I have boxes out in the living room that need to be, I've got them all sorted out. Like I got all my tapes. And most of the boxes that I'm sorting out now are things that I use. So I probably will not be putting them in the little craft closet. So I need to find a good spot for them out here because, you know, those are things I reach for. Those are things that I reach for. All right. Let's put this down. See, it's off a little here. I'll trim that. And I'll still put stuff on here. I don't know what, but we'll decide when I get here. This is more background stuff. But this is a good use for it. And I have 2 of each sheet. Go down to the bottom. That camera paper is cool. Isn't that cool? Arlene, I could send you, if you don't mind it being folded, I could send you the because I have a package I want to send off to you anyway. I could send you the second sheets because I've already used what I want in here for these. Would you like to have the double sheet, the other sheet, the other set? I could send them to you. I have something I want to send to you anyway. That's been sitting here, and I even have an envelope ready for you, but you would have to be okay with it being doubled because they're 12 by 12 sheets. Yes, please? Okay. I'll try to get those ready too, because I want to mail to Becky and I want to do a mailing to Becky and Lar. They sent me fabric squares for hearts for what Becky's last project, and I got them all ready to go. I just don't have them in the envelopes, and I'll do that this afternoon. I'll get all that stuff ready. I won't get it out in today's mail. I wanted to do it yesterday, but when you're going with your brother, you have to go on his timeline. He doesn't like to wait for me to do stuff. So if you don't mind them being folded, I'll put them in a 9 by 6 envelope, but they'll probably be folded in half. They'll have to be folded in, almost folded in fours, won't they? Because 12 by 12 and the envelope's only 9 inches. I don't know, I might be able to get a larger envelope at the post office. I won't fold them until I check out until I go to the post office, because I think some of those priority envelopes are a little bit larger than 9 by 12. Or a ready post envelope. I'll give them to you. They're just doubles. Arlene said, yes, please. I'll get your package ready to mail. Oops, I didn't get this up here. Got to be sure to get the corners. I'm not good with getting corners and sides. Alrighty. And then see, I can work on this side. This is going to be a cool school journal. And look, I didn't get this corner either. Meri, you're not getting the corners. You don't care if they're folded? Don't worry about it? Okay. Well, I'll check at the post office to see what they have. You know, I think I'll go tomorrow to the post office over in that town east of us where I got those library books at their library sale table, because I'm sure they didn't sell all those books, and I might check out that sale table again. I might check out that sale table again. Yeah. These all could have been trimmed. I wanted to make them, I was afraid to cut them too short because I was afraid that they'd be too short. So I'd rather trim off than, I have to trim this one off too. But this one's a little straighter. Make sure I get, ooh, that's an awful lot, Meri. Get the corner up here. I don't get the corners. Whoops, it's got to come down a little. Hold the phone. Got it on there. I didn't get it on. I was paying attention to up here and not down there. That's good. Of course, I'm never straight with anything. But it's good. Enough. Isn't this cool? Whoops, let me tip my camera a little. And just move this lid. Move this up a little. Have a sip of tea, Meri. Angie, you just take care of yourself after that. Throat stretching that you have done today. Take care of you. And that goes for all of you. I'll tell you, I miss you guys when you're not here. If I know, you know, if I know, like, that's a different story. But I still miss you. And I hope things are going well for you. Do. We're going to have to do little Ruby Rose steampunk style. Only we'll have her maybe playing with a steampunk doll or doing something with steampunk's typewriter keys or something. We'll have to get some ideas of how we can present Ruby Rose in a steampunk setting. Ruby Rose has become my little mascot. I kind of quit doing Maisie because I was afraid I'd get cut with Kappa. Maisie was geared more toward a children's story. Ruby Rose is geared more toward our Fib Diggity story. So I don't feel like it's geared toward children as much, but no children watch my channel. No children watch it, so I don't think Kappa can complain too much. YouTube, I took all my Sebastian spider stories, and because they were a children's story, and I made them for children only. just so I wouldn't get caught with COPPA. And my little Maisie stories, I made those for children only. I think I did. I'd have to go back and check the Maisie ones, but they're geared more toward grandmas and grandpas and my age group. I'm gonna have to put a dark ink down here. But that's okay. I'm all right with it. We'll come back to it and trim it. I make sure that it's all glued down. Let's trim this. So after all it's said and done, this is kind of at an angle too. It must be that my pages are a little crooked in the signature because I'm just trimming wedges like that. I will, Angie. Angie says, I will, Meri. I will be sleeping all day. Aw. Aw, I miss you too, Angie. Aw. I had to quit going to Keisha this month. I'm expecting a bill from her. She's probably out there doing her billing cycle now. So I can't spend at Keisha till next month. Sorry, Keisha. I have to budget. We always have to budget. We're going to put the padlock. Aren't these padlocks cool? So these are going to go over here. And then after I get these in, I think I'll just do this signature. Just put in, what, one more after this? I'll just do this signature so it won't get too boring. And then we'll make some clusters. I'm only going till 7:30 this morning. And once I get started making those clusters, I get all involved in them. I get all involved in them. You. Yeah, see, I try so hard and it doesn't go straight. It doesn't go straight, even no matter how hard I try. I have to reposition. And straight here, there's a little white showing down below. But I'll just darken that with a pen or with ink down here at the bottom. Not going to worry about it. I'm thinking I got some of those pop caps, pop bottle lids. I'm thinking I can put some of this scrap paper in them for the clusters. That would be cool. And rusty washers would be cool. What I like about this palette knife is that I can come around underneath of the ridge of my, underneath of the rim, and get the glue that gets caught up on the sides and underneath the rim rather than digging down in, and use that up. Use that part up. And I tend to put an awful lot of paste on my page. I do. I know I don't need as much as I put, but I just feel like I get a better grip with it. I get a better... One more page and then we'll move on. I'm going to like it. Like it, like it, like it, like it. See, this one's kind of wedgy too. So I think my signature is a little crooked in here. But that's okay. Probably, you know, when I stitched it, it probably went a little crooked. We'll just trim off the edges. See, it's a little wedged all the way up. Okay, last one will be the magnifying glass. Do I really want it here, though? Let's see. I might put it over here. Yeah, I'll put it here. Isn't this cool? And Rosemary sent us a magnifying glass. I can't wait to see how she uses that magnifying glass. And I've got plenty of room in here for dimensional things. Whoops, let's move a little stickiness on that. I'm liking this Yes paste. I think I would just as soon invest in a big jar of Yes paste and use it and use it and use it as in several packages of those glue sticks. You know, those glue sticks, when you buy glue sticks, they don't last forever. And this has cost me, what, around $30 for this big, how many ounces? 2 pounds, 7 ounces. So it would be 32, 37 ounces of glue. I think I would just as soon invest in a big jar of Yes paste, as in, you know, when you buy those extreme glue sticks or those Yoo-hoo glue sticks, you're paying $5 or $6 for 2 of them. And for $30, you would get what? Well, let's just say $5. You get 6 packages for $30. Well, that'll last you. That's 12 glue sticks. But still, I think I would just as soon invest in Yes paste. I like the Yes paste. And I think that, you know, I use the Yes paste for journal covers and for my fabric, gluing down fabrics, and I think I would just as soon, let's put this down, I'm talking here. I think I'm just going to start investing in Yes paste instead of glue sticks. Oh, I'll have other glues, but I'm talking about the dry, because this is just like a glue stick almost. I love how it doesn't crinkle on me. I love how flat it lays, and you know, it's not a wet glue. And I can apply it as thick or as thin as I want. I think I'm just going to start investing in Yes paste. I'm trying to think what else I ordered. I ordered glue, and I think I'm going to have to see what else I ordered on my Amazon order. I had a fairly large order. I got the glue in, the tacky glue. I don't think I would use this Yes paste to put down those foil pieces. I don't think that would work very well. But then neither would a glue stick. It needs a glue that stays tacky. I got that tack it over and over. I think I ordered some of that. I think I'm waiting for that to come in. Something else, I can't remember. This is the last one. So, let's see what I'm going to do here. Let's temporarily put the lid back on till I decide what's next. I think I'm going to work on some clusters. Arlene says, I'm glad we have many options with glue. We all get to find what works best for us. Many years ago, we were so limited. That is a very good point, Arlene. Yep. Now, Tanya and Lisa, they like that. Is it flitter glue or glitter glue that they use? I got some flitter glue, F-L-I-T-T-E-R, from Indigo Blue. But I don't know what, I thought it was glitter glue, but I could be, that Tanya and Lisa were using, G-L-I-T-T-E-R, but I could just be hearing it wrong. Oh, I am going to love this. Whoops. Oh, that's right. That's a book page. Loving it. So I got my cameras in. We did the camera page. See, and I've got plenty of blank pages to work on. The telephone page. More blank pages to work on. I have plenty to do in here. The padlock page, I need to put black down here. It's got a little white strip down there. I didn't get it all the way down, but it fits up here. And the magnifier page. Woohoo! And then tomorrow, we will do the next 4. How cool is that? And I still have to find well, I just haven't, I know where it's at. I have to get out the gaffer tape that I'm going to put here. It's a little wobbly here, but I've got a lot of dimension in this journal. How fun this has been. So let's work on some clusters. It's a glue, Gigi. Yeah, let's see. Jen says, I could see you buying a whole crate of Yes Paste if you could find it for a good price. I could, Jen. But you know, this 37-ounce bottle, this goes a long way. This goes a long way. It's only, it's probably up to here, maybe up to this level here now. And I've used probably about that much. You can buy it in smaller quantities. You know, you can buy it in like an 8-ounce, or I don't know if you can get it in a 4-ounce, but a 10-ounce one. This one is, what, 2 pounds, 7 ounces. So this is, a pound is 16 ounces. So 2 would be 32 and 7 would be 39 ounces. I said 37, but it's 39 ounces. So it goes a long way. And then I've got one that I'm scraping off of the sides. I should use that up and throw the container away. Let's do some clusters. So I have some of this. Let's see what I have out here for. I have this belt stuff and some black papers here, some black cut-off papers. And let's see what else I have in here. Another black sheet. I have a belt. And I was making some, oh, look, I got that buckle. Oh, this will be cool to put in there and hang stuff off of. I've got these things. Oh, and I got some, we can steampunk up some. I could probably even use the feet. This is a little girl feet. 2 little girl feet. Find a man foot. Do I have a man? Just the feet of man. Got a boy. We'll put the man and these are from the groupings. I think these were left from the ones I was doing the arcade. Here's a couple of men. Alrighty. Anne, good morning, Anne. Speaking of Lisa, I got her giveaway in the mail yesterday that I won. Ooh, what did you win, Jen? What did you win? Lisa does nice art. Oh, let's see. I've got sketchies here. This could go on a, well, it looks like I started one here. And not these. These are from my New Year stuff. Got some matte fabric. Some of that. This is a part of a belt. Some torn canvas. Some needle point. So we'll do some clusters here. Got a little boy. I think these little girl feet are going to go back in the package. Oh, let's split. You guys know you can split these. This is a school children one. Photo, school children. But I'm going to split it because I want the... And if you get in between, you know how I do my release paper. This is one I had in the... If you get in between here... with your pen, get a tab started just like you do release paper. This is layered. They call this layered paper. And you get 2 for 1. You get 2 for 1 on this. And I want the back of it. So we'll put this back in. What's this? That's map. I'll put these back in there. All right, let's see what I can make for a cluster. Oh. Let's see. Let's move the big belt up and away. And this is some map fabric. I got the little boy. I got the men. I like this canvas. I like this piece right here. So let's work with that maybe. And this postage stamps or the pen tip. Or let's put these over here. Paper dolls over in the corner. Little bits here. I've got some rusty bobby pins and stuff for my rust journal too, but I'm not going to get those out this morning. All right, a little bit, and a little bop there. I think I'm going to work with this, so let's cut it off here. I think I'll cut it, well, we'll cut it lengthwise first. And then I'm going to shorten it up a little, like that. Now I'll put the bits and bops up there, a little bit and bop of that, to see what I want to put on there. I could do some of the writing. I like the writing. This is just black. This is a base. I think I have a thinner base. Kind of sorting out. Bit and a bop up here. Puts my bits and bops up to the top. Piece of needlepoint. I was looking for a thinner base. That might be too thin, although that may work. I have a wider one. These are all the same size. All right. I'm thinking, I'm kind of sorting here. Kind of sorting. Let's see what's in here. This is part of the camera. Ooh, this is cool too. Magnifying glass, map. Part of an old map. I'm kind of going for that or the writing. So let's put the strips, the smaller strips together and the larger strips together. Ooh, look at that. Isn't that cool? This will make a nice tag. These larger ones will make nice tags. All right. I think I kind of like, but now it's between those two. Now, not that. So let's see. Let's see if I can put a, I could put the little boy there. I want the hole to show. That's, we'll have to cut these apart. I got this little boy too. He could come up on the hole show there. Yeah. Bring this down a little. Let it be a part of the, let his head. Let's see. Let's put this on here like this. Up a little higher. Tear it off there. Let his head come up here. And still have that. No, I don't know. I have to decide. Let's tear this here. And let's tear it here. And these will go in the bits and bobs. So maybe that wider one would work better after all. Like that. Over a little bit. The writing there. Come on, little boy. Put the little boy. Well, I could put the little boy. I can't have it all showing. And tear this off. Whoops, I covered up my hole though. With the little, pull that down a little. And then put something down there. Oh, decisions, decisions. Let's see what else I have to put right there. What do I have in my mess of stuff? I still got this. I couldn't cut this up. Arlene, you'll get one of these. I couldn't cut that up. I'm going to make a flip out of it. I'll put that behind me. I got my towel. I got a little bit of red fabric. That might be fun to put a little accent of red on it with the dirty seam. Let's keep that out. Here's my texture plate. I'm not ready to work on that yet. I got this I can stamp. Don't know if I'm going to do that this morning. I'm looking over here to see what I have that I can use. I've got my gold stuff. What, do I have anything in here? I've got a safety pin, a gold safety. I've got a rusty one too. Let's see what else is in here. Got one of those red hearts. Let's reach in there. Look, I got this. I'm going to take this out. I was going to put it in my gold journal, but it'll go good in here. I got this. Looks like it was glued on there. It's a compact. Probably had a piece in there. I'll keep that with this stuff. With my steampunk. Let's see. What else do I have? One of these red discs that came from. Do I need to zoom in now? You guys see the layout of my desk. This is all gold. I could, well, no, let's zoom in a little so you can see the cluster. I think it's time to show you the cluster. You see the layout. I've got fabric here. These are strips here and wider strips there. And my pictures that I'm working with. Yeah, we're going to do the Tim Holtz paper dolls. Hold on, let me zoom in a little. So I'll work right about in here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 up. Hi, Lala. Good morning, Lala. Anne is here. Arlene says, I've been doing a Bible study with a friend. She gave me this big old commentary to use. I notice how old and lovely the pages are and fight the urge to tear one out for my journal. Aw, yeah. That's hard when you, yeah, that's hard. I kind of like this little heart disc. It's kind of hard to see the heart unless you're looking right down on it. When I look at it at an angle, I don't see it, but you guys see the heart in there. So I think I'm going to, now, I like something else. Let's see what I have here. Just, I need to clean this top desk off anyway. These are all ink pens, but there's some red lace. I think I was saving that for my China journal, though. Here, I have these. I have these tokens. Those might be fun to put on there. What else is in here? These are all ink pens. And yeah. And these I just had out, so we'll put these down behind me. I've got to clean this cart off over here anyway. This is, I'm looking for something else to put on here. Something like this. Something like this. Maybe underneath of that heart. Let the heart still show. That's enough. Let's see what else I have in here. I might keep this package out. I have this big old piece of gold. I'm going to put this, some of this in my, this is duct tape, gold duct tape. Put that in my gold journal. We're not working on that today. I have a letter I was going to stitch on. I'll put that up there. Oh, cracked a lamp. It fell behind my cart, but there are my paper towels. Oh, look at what I have here. A tile, stamp. These are clusters, though. These are clusters that I made last week. We'll save those out. And what's here? I'm working, this is the journal that I'm doing those. This will be another project. I'm doing the vellum stickers in this little journal here. So that is another project. That's not cluster project. This goes in my big journal. I'll put that up above. Paper towels. I got my little Nebraska jump jaunt that I did on September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. And I was just letting this hang off, but it's getting bent up. Of 2017, that was one of my little journals. I did this on the way. I went on one of those. I didn't make it the whole 350 miles, but I stopped at McDonald's and got a breakfast. And this is the sack. And then as I traveled on the junk jaunt, I sketched, like at one place there was a little dog. I stopped here for a Coke. These are all the orange barrels on the highway. What else? Highway 12. I don't know what that is. I'll have to see. There's me in my car up here. This is a zine. Red Barn, they had a flea market in that Red Barn. There's a tractor. Mason City was my last stop. And here I have a little map of where I went. But the entire, I only made it about halfway up. The entire 300-mile junk jaunt went way up this way. I got back to Grand Island around 5, I think. I did a little shopping at Walmart and Hobby Lobby. The Deco American paints were 30% off, so I got some. In Hastings, stopped in Hastings for gas and Fritos and a squirt. But home around 7:30 before dark. Unloaded car, and told something about my day. I don't know what this word is. I scribble. Can't even read my own writing. And what happened here? My pages got out of sync. Here's the notes. I did the weather was very hot and windy. I enjoyed the drive, though, through the hills. Lots of cattle, very western. Freebies were a children's book, a child something, a candle, a Coke, a chimney, and a quotes calendar. All for $2. I got a big basket of wooden coat hangers, and I painted one of those coat hangers in one of my streams not too long ago. I just wanted the red one that had Nebraska on it. A scrapbook cover, I'm talking about freebies. A scrapbook cover, a 1930s music magazine, scrap fabric, 2 pieces, lots of free stuff. Mason City, I got a pack of folders and a package of fabric at the free table. And Broken Bow was a tourist brochure and the Red Barn Visitor Center. It's kind of fun too. This is the Junk Jaunt Journal. It's kind of fun to read over that. That was what? This is 2022. This was in September. So, what, about 5 years ago? Not quite 5. Let me put it up with my little journals. All right. I got sidetracked. I was looking. I need to do something with these hearts. I'm just looking for stuff. Kind of clearing my desk off here. I'm sorting out stuff here while I'm looking for stuff. I got a tie. Oh, this tie goes to my journal. We'll save that out. I got scrap paper here. Oh, I got those. We'll do something with one of those. Got some index pages. This is sewing. I got postage stamps, wax paper, a bit of red lace, a bit of red scrap. I'll save that for something else. A clipboard with stuff on it. Priority mail. An envelope. This is just stuff. Just stuff I have over here on this cart. I need to clean it off. That might be fun to make something out of. My China journal. I'll put that back a little. We have this Tim Holtz paper. That'll go good with this. Just stuff. Tape, carpet tape, scrap, the Tim Holtz stuff. This is for the china. I'll put that with the china. Black paper, an envelope. Here, these, this. I should have done all of this before. But, you know, here we got this. It's a piece of gold. Bottle cap. Blue. Labels. These are labels I painted and stenciled on labels. Matte fabric. I was going to use that. This is scrap for those Tanya and Lisa's book. All of this, here are more pages out of the electric book. All of this is on the top shelf here. There's that. I think I'll hold that back. I think Rosemary sent this. I'll use that one. Here's the cover. I'm still looking for stuff here. Envelopes. Here's some torn paper I can use. Some more paper dolls. More red lace. Torn paper. Torn envelopes. And we're back down to the, I think I'm pretty close to the bottom. So, where's my bottle caps though? This is Christmas. That's Christmas. This is, I don't know what that is. I'll have to explore that one. That's for the bits and bots that I do with Becky. Here's some double-sided tape. All right. I think, I hear my brother sneezing. I think I can do something with what I have out. Right? I'm glad I'm not the only one, Jen says. Oh, I cleaned that top shelf off, and before you know it, it's all messy again. I like these labels. See, these are address labels. So we're going to pull a couple of those off and maybe put them on a piece of this. And we're not going to use all of this. I'll put it in a, let's keep this out. I'll put it in a folder. Keep all my, I don't know what I did with my bottle caps, but I'm going to do a couple of those as dangles. And we'll pick something out of here that's steampunky. They were here. I probably moved them to, but I'll put all of this in one of those folders, one of those document folders. Let's do something with it. These earbuds eventually break on me. Sometimes I drop these little pieces. I drop them in liquid, like when I'm sitting out in my recliner, and I take them off and I fling them around. And all right. So let's continue on with this guy. I think I'm pretty happy with what I have there. So let's do him. If I get one cluster down, I'll be pretty happy. And I think I'll just tape him in. I think I'll just tape. Let's start out with putting this down on this side, right about in there. And I might have to, and all that moving around, what did I do with the tape package? I got out tape packages. I got out two more packages of this double-sided tape. I got the big tape, but what time is it? It's 6:03, so I've got plenty of time. Let's make some steampunk clusters. And we don't have to put paper dolls on all of them. All right, so we're going to put this. Oh, of course I put it on the... Well, I goofed because I wanted it like... I wanted this off the edge. Doggone it. I don't know if I can pull this off. I goofed. I put it on the wrong... This isn't how I want it. could just save it for something else. I didn't know I turned that upside down. Let's get another one out. Here. We'll try this again. I want it down. I want this. How did I have that? I had it down below. I had it over here. Did I have it like? I had that out on the side. Huh. How did I have that? This way. Ha ha! So this one would have worked. We'll use what I have out on here. It's still sticky. I needed to turn the paper over, not the, the fabric over, not the paper. I was right in the first place. Let's put some more tape on this. Just ignore me. I messed myself up. Lala saying good morning to Kimberly. Arlene says, living alone has advantages. I have crafting stuff in every room. Well, right now, I have crafting stuff in the living room. I got it all out of the dining room except for my sewing machine is still out in the dining room because I don't want to mess it up in here. But while I'm sorting stuff out, I like to have let's see, I think I want that up a little. I might put this up here underneath. I like to have the stuff in the living room while I'm sorting stuff. I got to position this so I like it. And I might stitch this on instead of trying to glue it on. We might do that. All right, let's put this on here. Because I sit in my recliner, and what I do is I have the box that I'm going through, or the bin, or whatever I'm sorting out in front of me. And I have a box here, and a box there. And I sit there and I sort it all out. Throw these scraps away. So some of that stuff I won't reach for right away, but a lot of it I have that now are things that I use, like tape. I can't, the paper dolls, stuff like that. I mean, I don't have packages and packages of paper dolls, but it's something I don't want to, they're nothing that I want to put in the little craft closet. Let's put this at an angle here. Let's put the tape on this. So my mission this afternoon is to get mailing ready for Anne, for Becky, and for Arlene. That's my mission for this afternoon. And this is and I'll probably have to take a nap But I want to make Rice Krispie bars. All right. Put this right up in here. Put my little guy here. It looks like he's sitting on that, whatever it is there. We'll move him up a little. Right in there. And I might smear some of that silvery stuff on here. Let's put him on there. I think I used this. I had to cut him. I had to cut it off for some reason. Oh, I used him on that other tag that I made. That's here somewhere. I'll get that. All right, he's gonna go right in there. And then I think I'll sew this little heart on down here. It's almost off of the let me see. I'll grab a little piece of strip of fabric, of paper here. Let's turn this over and tape this onto the back. There. Because I want to sew that button on. Or disc. And it needs some place to land. Come on. I must have, I've been watching shorts on YouTube, and I must have watched an Elvis one, because now all I'm seeing are Elvis shorts. Old Elvis Presley. In Lincoln, Nebraska, I think was one of his last tours, was in Lincoln, Nebraska. I almost went to that. I was going to the university at that time. It was in the late 70s. I almost went to it. If I would have known it was going to be his last one, I probably would have gone. But I didn't go. Let's see. Where's Penelope? She says, I ran and hid from you, Meri. I ran and hid. I still got some red thread. Do I have enough? Let's see if I have enough on here to sew this little disc on. Yeah, I think I do. We'll tape it on the back. Rather than try to knot it. Let's tape that down. And we'll just take a little piece of. Anyway, I'm seeing all these Elvis Presley shorts on YouTube. Kind of fun to watch. Okay, so I'm going to go through the heart. And I got a thread on it. That way, if I ever decide I want this disc again, I can snip it off, but I probably will never want it. Might as well use them up. I think that'll hold it. And let's tape it down again. Give Penelope back her needle. Don't eat it, Penelope. I say she eats it. They tend to fall inside of the pincushion. I said, Penelope's hungry. She's eating all my needles. This is a cluster for sure. I'm hungry. All right, I need a piece of paper for that. Where was the one I was tearing up? There we go. Aww, I'm liking it. Let's put a little silver on the top there. Did I put it back inside? Yes, I did. Put it away. Oh, I got some of these binder clips to play with too. We'll do a little binder clip. We'll keep those out. And I could even use the box. Look, that's all steampunky. That's steampunky. We'll melt that price tag off. Let's put some silver paste up here. Shall we give him a silver shirt? It'll look kind of gray. Uh-oh. He might have a little bit of a gray face, too. He'll be a robot. I need to get that off. Hold on. He doesn't want a gray face. Gray arms. Yeah. I guess I'll leave him alone. I think that's good enough. What do you think? I think so. We're going to call that one done. Whoops, I forget that I'm zoomed in. Gonna call that one and done. One done. Let's play with this with, I had that little strip of matte fabric out. Did it get up here? I won't be able to find it because I want it. I got some of this fabric. I got fabric here, but I had a piece that I had tape on. Here. We're going to take this. This already has double-sided tape on it. And I think it's about the right size. And we're just going to tape it around the clip. Let's trim the edge here where there's no. no tape on the edge here. This was just a little piece that was scrap left over from whatever I was doing. I think I put matte fabric on the inside of one of, or the outside or the inside of one of my journals. And it's just a little bit, but it'll be fun to use. So right about here. And I might have to trim it just a teeny bit more. Well, trim this little piece off. All right, let's see what I have here. Actually, I think I prefer something more mappy. Like this down in here. Let's put a piece of tape. Oh, that's seamed already. Right in here. And I have this already cut. So let's cut this right about it's not cut straight, but let's do a marking. Bear with me here. Meri knows where she's going. Now I could actually do it this way. Come on. My ruler's too big for the... Put it on that line. And I want to go... Three. I think it's three. About 3/4 of an inch. So I want to cut 3/4 of an inch here. 1, 2. Approximately, it'll be a little, it's not straight. Come on, get my ruler straight. I'm going to draw lines, what I'm after here. About 3/4 of an inch, but it'll be a little wider in some spots. Ah, where's my pen? And let's cut that. Should I be looking at chat? Let me look up at chat after I get this cut. Okay. What's going on in chat? You can't see. I don't know if you can see it. I see glare. But this has parts of maps on there. I wanted more color than this, just had a little part on it. We'll use that for something. Let's see what's going on. Ruth, good morning, Ruth. Good morning, Nina. I already said good morning. Lala's here, Ruth is here, and Laura's here. Nina's here. Arlene is here, says Angie. Will you be going to the Roan Medical Center? Lala says, I'm back with coffee. Ruth said, Angie, we will be thinking of you all day. And she's not going to be staying. She's coming home, but she'll be sleeping today. She's coming home after her surgery, but she's going to sleep today. Ruth, come in, and 8:30. Have to be there at 9, Angie says. Kimberly says he's cute. What happened to my cluster? I covered him up already. Did I lose my cluster already? Here's the cluster that I made. I forget that I'm zoomed in. We did one cluster and we glued in steampunk pages, cut them to size. That's about all I got done this morning. Angie says, I can't eat or drink anything right now. I haven't had anything since 12 o'clock last night. Arlene says, I emailed Tony, but I haven't heard back yet. I'm praying she's doing good. Have you heard from, not Tony, Tori. Tori is attaché paper. Is Tori attaché papers, I think? Lala says, I even have stuff in all the closets. My brushes are dried on the sink and then put in a beautiful dragon head that Tori gave me. I'm reading Lala. Kitty Jen says, I have stuff in every room too, Arlene. Lala says, I have 2 crate barrels for the car too. And RAC bag in the car. What is RAC? Paint brushes are by the coffee pot, Arlene. Lala says, oh my goodness, I have an art book in the bathroom. That's one thing we don't read in the bathroom. We do our business and come out. I guess our stool is not that comfortable. There's not that much room in there. That's funny. Arlene said, living alone has its advantages. I have crafting stuff everywhere. I do try to keep it contained to try. It gets out of order every now and then. I think I'm going to use this area up in here. Now, where's my, let's mark it. I think I'm going to use this area right in here. And we'll use that little bit as for something. And let's just clip it. Let's just snip it. If I can. I'm going to cover a binder clip is where I'm going with this. All right. So now I need a piece of double-sided tape on this, and I got this scrap left over. So, and it's just the right size. Just the right size here. So let's cut this. You don't throw away your scraps. And then we'll take the release paper off and I guess put it on the, the fabric piece. Like that. Oh, yay. Now, I think I'll ink the edges here before I put it on. Let's get the ink out. One more twirl. And I need my black. And we don't have to do these ends, but maybe I will just in case. Oh, that got a little much. Alrighty, I can live with that. And we'll take the release paper off of this if I can. Get my thumb in there. No, I need my needle. I need my pen. And pull a little pull tab. Get me a little pull tab. There we go. And hopefully put it on the binder clip here. I can't see. I want it way down there. Right there. And I might have to trim that a little. I need my smaller scissors out. Tiny stuff. Come on. I guess I'll have to put a piece of that release paper on it. A little bit more. And did I get it all? Let's pull that. Yeah. Now it still needs to be snipped a little. There we go. Now we got a little piece of map. It's tiny, but it's there. That was fun. It'd be fun to do that. There's a little bit of writing on that. I don't know if you guys can see it too well. Hold it up closer, but I don't think, you guys, there's too much glare. Whoops. There, you can see it a little. Hold it. There. That's kind of fun. And so I'll use that in my steampunk journal. Let's see. Let's put all this scrap to the side. And we'll save that. Let's do something with, I'm feeling like taking these out and putting them in a baggie. We'll swish them over here for now. Let's do something with this box. Let's do something with the box. Let's see if I can get this label off with the heat gun. You can do this with paper, but you can't do it with plastic. I guess the 50 cents on there wouldn't hurt, but it's covering up my clip. Let's see if I can peel this off. There we go. And let's just tear this off because it's going to come off anyway. And let's open the bottom up. And where's it glued in here? Right over here. Woohoo! Instant steampunk. Instant steampunk stuff here for clusters. Old paper clip boxes, old binder clip boxes. Don't tell the thrift store people. They'll be upping the prices on them. Usually, well, you see, I got this box for 50 cents. If they saw how I was using it, they'd charge me $1.50. Woohoo! Cluster fodder. Let's go down to the bottom here. I was reading about I haven't put washi on those clips, but now I will do it with fabric because that's adorable. Ah, thank you. Some text fabric would be nice. You can paint them. You can use washi, double-sided tape, you know, like I put fabric on this. You know, it'd be fun to do it with a piece like, even a piece like this. Or here's some fine netting. I don't know how that will look on here. You might have to collage this on because it's netting. You don't want to use tape because the tape would be sticky. Or a piece of this might be fun. This is a little thick. Or a piece of this would be fun. This way maybe. I would say get you a measure, a paper, and measure this. I had to trim that down, but wrap a piece of paper and get you a pattern of the length of what you need. It'd be much easier than what I did. All right, I pulled all the stuff out here. Let me put it back up. Get back to my... Look for old paper clip boxes. You probably have some in your stash somewhere. Or binder clip boxes. This would make a fun cluster, a couple clusters. You could even use the barcode if you wanted. All right. So I have, where's that other side? No, that's all 4 sides. Let's cut it there. There. Let's use some staples. I saved out some colored staples. They're in the other room, though. I'd have to go dig for them. Well, not dig. I'd have to go get them, but I'll next time I make clusters, I'll bring in my colored staples. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Maybe a piece of this, or maybe a piece of this. No, that's too much pattern. Let's cut. And this I won't even have to, I won't have to put a backing on this because it's already pretty stiff. Now, which one do I want? This one? No, let's stick with the skinnier one. Let's do this one. And let's trim it. Let's give it some room. Let's trim it on. I might have to, no, it's going to cut it. Sharpen these scissors with Riri's scissor sharpener. And it's cutting this needle point pretty good. All right, so we got that. We'll save these. I have to get a baggie out for these little bits and bops I have going here. I like this heart, but I got it on this circle. I'm tempted to take it off. Is it stapled or glued on? It's stapled on. Let's take it off of the circle. And this is just, I kind of like that. And this text, I'm surprised it hasn't torn off yet, off of this. I'm going to tear it a little shorter there. And we could staple this. I kind of like that. Just like that. The hornbook witch at one end, then to lose. That's what the text says. Let's staple this right in here. And I have the little mini attacher, which I might have to fill. Let's see if I can get this stapled. Laura Vasquez, thank you, thank you. Let's see if I can staple this on. Right here. And I'll probably have to staple. Do I want anything else down there? Let's staple this on over here. Now, do I want something under that, or do I want to leave it alone? Piece of text. I hate to cover up all my text. I would rather have a one-liner like that, rather than use all my, so I like that there. So let me mark it. Let me mark it. And let's trim this off here. And trim this off here. And put that. Now cut it. And let's just tear it. I like the torn edges. I like that. That's good. What did I do with the... So you can do a lot with a few scraps, can't you? Let's put one there and one down here. Very cool. Very cool. So I have 2 clusters now. What did I do with the other one? Here. We got 2 clusters going here. What time is it? It's 6:46. I've got about 35 minutes before I have to start thinking about cleaning up. Let's do something with one of these. These are cool. I think these are taped shut. Hold the phone. Maybe I'll just leave that one. And you know, you can even use stuff that says decorative magnet, singer stuff. That's more for sewing. I'm going to see what other kind of labels I have in my drawer here. You can even use the Tim Holtz packaging. Got the bobby pin package. I've got a speedball ink things. I got the needle, craft needle. I'm looking at packaging now. Craft needle. Those are beading needles. Mostly needles and bobby pins in here. Ooh, we could do something with an eraser cover too. I'm just seeing what I have in here that's packaging. Bobby pin, bobby pin, bobby pins. Eraser. Packaging can be fun. Needles, bobby pins. I'm digging out of my drawer here. That would be fun to put in a needle case. It's just got one needle left in it. I could give that needle, oh, it's got 2. I could give these to Penelope. This would be fun to put in the journal because it's leather. Let's keep that out. Let's give these to Penelope. Oh, I've got, I'll put them with all my needles over here. Cleaning out my drawer, seeing what I have in here. Oh, I got a Scotch-Brite pad. I've got X-Acto knife things. No, I'm not going to put a blade on my page, but I certainly have them to put in. X-Acto knife. I got this box, but there's staples in here. I don't want to take them out. So, I think that's pretty much it for the packaging. I needed to sort that stuff out anyway. Hold the phone. I gotta put this stuff back now. I got another singer. Let's see. Those would be fun. Pockets. That came with my SIM card. I got the little key there. I don't want to lose that. the little key. You can use a crochet hook too. Now let's see what else. A lot of bobby pins. I got some metal screws. Those might come in handy. Those are a little big. I got those at that liquidation sale. I'm just going through my top drawer here, seeing what I have I can use. Got a whole bunch of needles and blades for the X-Acto knife in here. All right. I'm still using what Arlene sent me. All these, Arlene gave me those X-Acto blades. And ink pens. And there's some silver. Here's some beads we could play with. Ink pens. There's a pencil. I was looking for a pencil. Bobby pin. I don't need that anymore. Throw that out. I'm looking. Silver leaf. I'm not sure what that is. A staple. I'm going to have to move that someplace. I'll put that in the bag. I'm just looking to see what I have here. Oh look, I have a needle threader. I have a gold pen. So if you want steampunk, go through your desk drawer. Make a list of things that you can use for steampunk. These would make nice legs. These are extenders, I think. I'll keep those out. I got them someplace. Pencil, bobby pin, ink pens. I'm just about done here. I'm just kind of seeing what I have in my drawer that I could use. That's a button on a bobby pin. It's kind of big and bulky. I don't know if I'll use it. This was the Machinist Union, but there's a pin on this that I think I'll take off and sharpen the pencil and use the pencil. That's not mine. That came in this desk drawer when I got here. Not everything in this drawer is what I used. And then in this little back is stuff I use all the time. Pokey tool or embossing tools. My little wire cutter. Tweezer. X-Acto blade. I don't think I'm going to find anything here. Red Sharpie. I'm going to keep that out. Alright. Oh, what's this? We can use that. That's not the unused. Alright. Well, my drawer looks a little neater. A little neater. I can't say anything about my tabletop. What time is it? It's 6:54. Hi, Randy Rabbit. What is the medium stuff used for collages? Are you talking about gel medium? I think Dee Dee and Janet Young use golden gel medium or liquid medium. I think they use the gel medium though. They use the golden. I don't buy the golden because it's too expensive for me, but I think that's what they use. Would anybody want to agree with me on this one? For Randy's question, he says, Randy Rabbit has a question. Randy, are you a male or female? I look at Randy Rabbit and I think male, but you might be a female. Randy Rabbit, there are different kinds. There's matte and gloss medium, but I'm cheap. I use Elmer's. Yeah, I do too. I use Elmer's School Glue. Yeah, Sue says golden matte medium, no gel. But yeah, I think you're right, Susan. Dee Dee and Janet Young use the golden stuff. Oh, you're a grandmother of 2 girls. Well, I'm glad I asked. You know, it's hard to tell with the different screen names. I think of Peter Rabbit. So that's why I thought you could possibly be a male. With screen names, you don't know because you don't get a visual. I love it. Randy, I'll think of you as a little grandmother of 2 little girls now. Randy said, I had a pet rabbit, so I love rabbits. Aww. Well, there's nothing wrong with loving rabbits. I love it, Randy. Yeah, they are agreeing with golden, the gel medium, not the gel medium, the liquid stuff, not the paste. Here, let me show you. I have the Liquitex here. I think this is liquid. No, this is Blick. This is Dick Blick. This is gloss medium. This was sent to me by Annie V, but you can get it with golden or Liquitex. This happens to be Dick Blick, and I think this is not a liquid. Well, this is a gel. This is more of a gel, but you can get it in liquid form that you just squeeze out of the bottle. And this is glossy. I don't tend to use a lot of glossy stuff because gloss medium is used with acrylic paint to increase transparency for glazing effects, but you can also use it to glue stuff down with. But Dee Dee and Janet Young tend to go for the golden. They tend to really like that. I'm going to take the cover off of this, if I can, and use this. Isn't that cool? And then I have this that I can, where's that circle that look. I can just about squeeze that in there. Or I can put it on the back. I could make a dimensional out of that. I get sidetracked with all my exploring. I got 2 clusters done. I went exploring today. Let's get my clusters out. I'll have to get a baggie for this stuff. And I'm curious, this is something I had. Use cap on top to puncture end of tube. Antique or decorate. This is almost like a rub and buff, but it's called Silver Leaf. It is rub and buff. It's a rub and buff. Oh, I got a whole bunch of rub and buff at a thrift store up in Madison. Whole bunch of it, but it's all up in Madison. Okay, I got screws and beads. This bead has a little dangle on it. I can dangle something. So let's do one more cluster. This I'm going to take this off. Yeah, I can. Oh, the cap. What's on down here? I think that's just paint or glue. What's on this down here? I use this to make dots with. I think I can get this off. Let's get my plier off. Uh-oh. Where did I put my pliers? Here they are. I might have to. Let's see. I got gunk here. I don't know what I have on that. Let's see if I can, let's shade that a little. I want that pen. Hold the phone. I'm getting out the utility knife, Angie, if you're watching. Heads up. I'm going to sharpen that gunk off at the end of that. Well, I put those tools way down in there. Let's sharpen this off here. So I can get my, maybe that was put on there on purpose. I don't know. There. That worked. Now, can I pull this off? Or do I want to leave it? I don't think I can cut it. It's very hard to bend. Let's leave it. It'll be bulky, but I can use it as a dangle. Or I might be able to put something in there and put it at the top of a page or the top of, even the top of a cluster. Let's get one of these out again. Something like that. This says, I can't read it. It's too small. International Association of Machinists. International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers. On here, it says the Machinist Union, and there's the label there on this pencil, and I got it painty there. It's kind of a cool pencil. I don't know where that came from. That was in the desk drawer when I got here. Well, let's use that as the base for my next. These are screws. That's silver leaf. Let's get some of this. These are the two that I got done. I could combine it with my little sewing thing. Let's see. Let's just start making something here. Oh, I was going to pull one of these out. That's what started my exploring in the drawer. Oh, they packaged this up good. Oh, these are paper. They look metal. They're paper. How cool. I. FF GG S. Here, we'll do the M for me. We'll do the M for me. They look metal. How cool is that? We'll close this up again. Oh, you know, one of these might look good with this. I think I'm leaning toward this one. And I think I can put glossy accent on there and tape that down. Put tape on this. This will just be a conglomeration of stuff. Put my little needle threader there. It needs something else. Now that takes away a lot of it. I kind of like it though. And this would, well, this would work here too. That doesn't take as much away from it. Let's rearrange this again. Put that there. Put this over here. I kind of like that. It's all lined up nice and straight. Except I'm going to have to put it this way so it'll fit the whole piece of this. Put that on there. That there. Put my M. I could just put my M right there. Put my little clip, needle clip right there. Cut it right here. Where are my scissors? Where's my marking pen? Let's mark that one. And this one. I'm having more fun. I got a lot of this scrap. More than you know. Because this went around a chair pad. And I got, what, 3 chair pads? Three of these, I think, for $6, which was a bargain. And I put one of them on a cover of a journal, and I have the other 2 that I haven't broken open yet. I haven't cut them up yet. They're still chair pads. Got them from Pearl's auction. I need to go to one of Pearl's auctions again. I haven't been to her auction for a while. All right, so it's going to be there. And then this is going to be on top of it. So let's cut this. I'll be lucky if I get 3 clusters done here, but that's okay. We're just having fun. And I still have a rose to play with. And let's see. This is going to get stapled down. And these will get stapled down. I think I'll have to glue this one. I'll put a little double-sided tape plus glue on that. And let's see, what can I put in here? Could cap it off with a bead. Could stick a needle in it. Like that. Oh, I like that. Could put a couple needles in it. Like this. Like that. Only push it all the way down. Like that. Oh, I like that. Brilliant, Meri. Genius, Meri. Genius. All right, so let's continue on with what I can staple on. Let's see if I put that there. I want this right about here, so let's staple this on. Where's my stapler? Mini attacher from Laura Vasquez. Bless your heart, Laura. Bless your heart. Lala says, I need to make a list to add to my binder of the difference between each glue and other supplies. That's a good idea. We are going to do a list. Let's see, this is Tuesday. Maybe we'll do a list. I mean, this is Wednesday. Maybe we'll do a list tomorrow morning. I'll tell you when we get there. I have an idea for a list. Okay, let's put this on right here. And this is paper, so I can staple it. These are the M's. I could fold the M in half, but no, I like it. I like it like this. Right next to it. Right like that. And this, let's see, this is going to go up here. Like that. And then this little needle threader, I think I'm going to put it like this. And you can see the little head of the lady on there. I could probably put something under there, but let's put this on. Loving it. Now, this, I'm going to, let's put a little of this double-sided tape and a little glossy accent on the back of this. Now, let's take a little bit off of here. Is that too much? Let's round it off a little. I got a whole bucket full. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. I got a whole jar of old watches. And I finally got some watch screws, the little tiny screws for the watches to take out. So sometime this month we're going to be taking. Bye, Angie. Have a good day, Angie. We'll be thinking of you today as you go in for your surgery. You'll be in our hearts and prayers. Positive healing vibes, Angie, Lala says. So you'll be in our thoughts. You will be in our thoughts, Angie. Let's put this on here. And take this off. This might be all I need. We'll see. I might not need the glossy accent. Let's push it on there. I could sew right across there. Let's sew it on. Let's sew it on. Penelope, did you eat my needle? Almost. She almost ate it. And thread. Well, I took my big thick thread out in the other room, but I have some crochet thread behind me. Healing vibes out to Angie. Ooh, I have some of this yarny thread that I got it. This is a dark blue. Coats and Clark, this is wool. We'll use a piece of this because I want to see. I'll have to get out a bigger needle, a craft needle. I thought I would crochet something with this. I don't know if I'll have it. Surely I will have enough. Now I don't need a very big piece here. See if I can squeeze this back in. Squeeze it back in, Meri. Almost. Almost there. Let's get out a different needle. Maybe that big thick needle that I was using. I don't know if that's a big enough eye. I might have to get out one of those craft needles that I was that I took out of this the leather package there. Let me find them. Here. Well, yeah, I guess that's got a bigger eye. It's got a bigger eye than that one. Excuse me. Let's give this one back to Angie. Give it back to Penelope. Got Angie on the brain. Looks like I used that one. And let's thread my, if I can, through there. Might have to put a piece of tape on it to get it through. Get in there. Oh, I turned the needle. Almost had it. There we go. And I put tape on there, but just to secure it. Oh, is it gonna go through? Yes. Just to secure it, we're gonna sew it on. And maybe we'll tie a bow. There. Scrap. This would look nice with a leather piece. You can buy those strips of leather. I might look at Hobby Lobby the next time I go. I'll be going before the end of the month. Or I have some scrap pieces that I could cut. Little leather strips. I'll have to hunt out my leather because that's very steampunky too. Oh, you know what else would be? I don't see them at the thrift store very much, but a pair of baby shoes would be real cute, wouldn't it? Little brown shoes would be cute. I'm liking that. You can't see the... Now, let's see, I've got 2 colored ones here. These are old needles. I'm going to put the needles in here, and then I'm going to tape. Let's put them way in there, though. And they got gunk on them because I've been using them in my glossy accent. I don't know if I can get the gunk off. Let's use some clean ones. Penelope, do you have a couple of... I've been using them. They're all white. I want a colored one, Penelope. Here's a colored one. She's hiding them from me. Here's a colored one. They're coppery, bronzy. And look at this pokey tool that Sharon Lombard gifted me. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that beautiful? She just didn't... Here. I'm zoomed in. I have to forget that I'm zoomed in. She did a beautiful job on this. I just love it. Penelope's holding on to it for me. Aren't you, Penelope? She says, I try. Well, there. Okay. Now, let's put a pin down in here. And I'll put a piece of tape on the back of these so it won't, I won't poke myself with it. And let's put a pin down this way. Could almost use a third one, but I guess 2 is enough. Now let's turn this over and take care of that. I got that piece of matte fabric. Perfect. We'll use that on the back of it. Scraps never go to waste. What time is it? 7:23. I'll get this one done, and then we'll have to show what I've done and say goodbye. Because Dee Dee's coming on, I'm going to go make me a pot of coffee. Her first half hour, Dee Dee's first half hour, she spends greeting everybody. But I think I'll go out. Well, we'll see what she's doing. I love to watch Dee Dee. Oh, we didn't get to use this. I didn't get to use these. These are address labels. Oh, phooey. We'll have to save those for another time. Well, come on, Meri. I'm trying to get a hold of just the backing. There it comes. Just the release paper. That's all we want. And we're going to put it right there. Hold those pins in. There we go. Now, I'm going to have to, in order for those needles to show, I'm going to have white behind there. Now, so we did this one. Let me run them. They're here someplace. Let's put my tiny, if I start putting stuff away, I'll find them. Put my scissors away. Binder clips will go in a baggie. I'll put all of this stuff in a baggie for the next time I do steampunk clusters. Tape. I thought I was going to need a new one. Let's see. I'll even save this. Save these. Screws. This is going to make a neat... Oh, I got needles in that one. These are going to make neat. My journal's going to be bulky, that's for sure. scrap, a piece of red fabric. Let's get a hefty bag out here. I've got 5 minutes to clean my desk off. Think I can do it in 5 minutes. I didn't get any hefty bags at the dollar store yesterday. I'll have to go again. I still have some. So we're going to put all my steampunk cluster stuff in here. And hopefully I'll run across my other clusters that I made. I don't think I put them in here. Oh, I put them up here. Here they are. We'll use them as thumbnails. Let's put all this in this. I've got lots to play with here. Steampunk is something that, this is right up my alley. The Asian Journal I learned a lot from. I don't do too much Asian art, but steampunk and distress, that's right up my alley. I have lots of stuff to use. This is all scrap. I might use this. My little binder clip pieces. And we can save that. Throw these away. I'm going to stamp with this. Here's my belt. Get it out here. Hold on. I don't want to spill my tea. My belt will go in there someplace. And the buckle to the belt might go on the outside of the journal. I don't know. We'll see. And put my pliers away. I'm going to keep my red pen out. My gold pen can go in there. Plastic, papers. Can you do this in 5 minutes, Meri? I don't know. I got an awful lot. I got these little tokens. Those men will get squished if I'm not careful. Papers here. Oh, we didn't cut these. Maybe I'll fussy cut those while I'm watching Dee Dee. Little compact. I think I'll put this, fussy this in between these. Keep them straight. Are you gonna get it all in there, Meri? I don't know. I got an awful lot to go yet. Scrap papers. I can fold this. Dee Dee's coming on in 1 minute. I'm going to put this here and do a thumbnail and come out and say goodbye. Oops, let's put my needle in. Give Penelope my needle before I lose it. Don't eat it, Penelope. All right, these are the clusters I got done, and then we glued those scrapbook pages into. These are the clusters I got done. Very cool, very fun. Let's see. It has to come this way a little more. So have a great day, everybody. I think Arlene had to leave. Meri repeatedly stabbing Penelope with the pokey tool. Yes, I do. She loves it. She loves it. She said, that's what I was made for. That's what she was made for. She likes to be poked. stabbed. Arlene dropped a link to Dee Dee Willingham's channel. She comes on right about now. So, Jacqueline, good morning, Jacqueline. Jacqueline says, I'll see you all over Dee Dee's. I'm going to finish cleaning off my desk. I'm going to fussy cut these while I'm at Dee Dee's. So, have a great day. And quoting Rachel, make it a memory. Quoting Rachel, make it a memory. Just do something fun today. Do something fun. That's quoting Meri. Go make art. That's quoting somebody. Always says that. All right. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging with me.